Well, well, well. If it isn't the most powerful being that ever existed, I'm talking about you. You know what's kind of funny? All the relationships in your life, all the things you experience, all you, all of it, all created by you, for you. Life is interesting, to say the least. But, of course, that's not news to you. You know that. It's an interesting experience. So many places in the world we could go. So many places in the world we want to go. So many places in the world we won't let ourselves go to. And hey, that's kind of something to think about. Huh. If everything is you, if all of reality is your reflection, everything is always responding to you, allowing you to be whoever you are right now in this moment, and that is what it is, by the way, well then, why aren't you letting yourself do the things you feel like would be really great for you to be doing? Why aren't you? Oh, that's right. Because of all the situations and characters and stories that you, the powerful you, all that is I'm speaking to right now, because you created those situations and stories too. That's interesting. That's something to think about. It's really interesting too, I think you'd agree, that the human person that you are manifested as, consciously perceiving yourself as right now in this very moment, the one watching this video, the one listening to these words, seeing my mouth moving right now, that you, this specific you that you are human focused as currently. It's interesting that they've decided to tell a certain story in their life, that the characters, situations, and things happening around them are walls, barriers that you cannot get past. You can't go where you want to go. You can't do the things you want to do. Oh, that would be sacrilegious. You can't do that. Says who? Oh, that's right. Says you. That's you saying that. That's you doing that to yourself. You see, the very bars that you find yourself imprisoned behind are of your own placing. But don't you see that that means that you could just stop putting those bars there? Don't you see that that means that actually, you are free right now in this moment. You are eternally powerful. You are all that is. And you know what that really means? It means that you're not trapped. You never have been. And you can never be. Never truly, never really. Who you are can never actually be trapped or lost or broken. You are so powerful, my friend. And the only reason that you ever experience yourself not being powerful is because you are so powerful that you are able to tell the story and create the experience for yourself that allows you to feel powerless. Let's cut the crap. You might not have physical metal bars binding you right now to a real human societal prison, but doesn't it kind of feel like you're in prison sometimes? Psychologically, emotionally? Doesn't it sometimes feel like there's something within your heart calling out to you, but you just have to keep ignoring it? You just have to keep pushing it down. You keep having to tell it, no, you don't know. You don't know what it's like to be a human in this reality, heart. I can't just listen to you. I can't just trust you. I can't just be who I am. Not with all these things and situations and circumstances. Yes, you can. You can listen. You could listen to who you really are. You could stop binding yourself. You could stop telling the story that you aren't free, that you aren't powerful, that you're stuck. You could stop telling these stories. You know, the best part about how powerful you are is that you don't need to start telling the story of being an infinitely powerful being for it to be true. And if you really want to tap into the infinite, boundless nature of that which you actually are, then it's actually time to just drop stories entirely. Because all stories, one day, one way or another, all end up becoming a prison. All end up causing you to feel stuck. But what if instead of continuously just putting yourself in new jail cells, in new reality situations where the wallpaper's nicer, where the scene is a little bit more to your liking, what if instead you just freed yourself from psychological, emotional, spiritual, physical prisons entirely by simply stopping putting yourself in them? To do this, you have to stop forgetting who you are. You have to remember and know right now in this moment, this is the only place it actually matters, okay? So you don't have to write this down. You don't need to worry about remembering it tomorrow, because right now in this moment is the only place it actually matters. You have to remember that who you are right now in this very moment is an eternal, okay? That means undying, unkillable, multi-dimensional, okay? Meaning that you do not only exist as the you that you are right now, you exist in an infinite amount of ways, in an infinite amount of places, okay? Being, meaning that you do exist, you do have an awareness of yourself, being of pure divine light and love. Pure divine light and love. There is so much love and light and godlike power to who you really are that you can go to the darkest of realities. You can encounter the creepiest of creatures and go to the scariest prisons. And you want to know the only reason why you can go to those places is because who you really are knows that none of that stuff can ever win out against it, because that's how powerful and godly you are. Okay, see, only a God of the infinite power that you are would ever go to a place with all these things going wrong and attacking it. Because you know that who you are is the winner. You always win. You are on the winning team. There is only one winning side in life, and it is you. You are the side to get on. You are the side to be on. So the only thing that we need to distinguish between, that I believe you have resonated, you have manifested this video, you have had this conversation with yourself in an internal way, you are choosing right now in this very moment to experience it reflected back to you via the Nathan vehicle, who is just you, by the way, speaking to yourself, to distinguish between you and the character that you are currently playing. Because right now in this reality, you are playing a human character. It is your avatar. That you use the avatar's mechanics, its sense perceptions, its thoughts, its taste, everything, to experience yourself, to be able to maneuver this physical reality and to truly experience it. But when this character dies, and they will, you will continue on, just as you always have. So don't you see, there is nothing to be afraid of. You can spend the rest of your life in that prison you've put yourself in if you want to. There's no rush. Maybe you want to experience yourself in prison this lifetime. Maybe. You're so infinitely powerful, you've been everywhere else. You've got quite a diverse taste, don't you? So yeah, it stands to reason that you would probably go and experience some hardships on purpose, because you're just that powerful, you're just that infinite. You want to experience all that you are, and you will. But you know, in your heart, if it's calling to you, if you're ready to experience something different in your life, remember, this is just a character. This is just a story you are telling. It is a game you are playing. And you are the infinitely powerful all that is. That is who you really are. And in my personal opinion, that means that you can stop worrying about all the things you constantly worry about. You can stop wasting all your energy and focus on just the most petty of things that bother you and create a toxicity within you and make you not appreciate your life. Why even do that? If it's not really what you want to experience, then why would you do that to yourself? You are free right now to stand up, end this video, and walk into your life brand new, free, to make new decisions, to have a new impact in your life in such a way that would blow the mind of the previous version of you that you believed yourself to be. And I think that's exactly what you're gonna do. So who are you kidding? Who are you fooling? No one. You are God. You are everything that you have been looking for. So why don't you just end this video, stand up, and do what you know, you and I both know, what you decided to have this video manifest in your reality to get you to stand up and do, to be, to activate, to finally let go, to realize, to understand, to allow yourself to be all that you have always known that you are. Do it. Push the end button. Do it. Don't let me end this video. You need to end it. It's gotta be you. It's gotta be. Thanks. Much love to you. Hope to catch you for the next video. See you soon.